Hungary is a land where the echoes of empire meet the quiet whispers of the Great Plain, a country that feels like a meticulously composed symphony of architectural grandeur, thermal waters, and a history that is as resilient as it is complex. To understand the beauty of Hungary, one must first surrender to the magnetism of Budapest, often called the Pearl of the Danube, where the river serves as a shimmering spine, dividing to distinct personalities. On the Buda side, the terrain rises into verdant hills crowned by the Fisherman's Bastion and the Buda Castle, offering a panoramic view that feels almost theatrical in its perfection. The Gothic spires and neo-Romanesque arches of the bastion look out over the water toward Pest. The flat, bustling heart of the nation, the Hungarian Parliament building, an undisputed masterpiece of neo-Gothic architecture, stands on the banks of the Danube like a limestone lace monument, its hundreds of spires reflecting in the current. At night, when the city is illuminated in a golden hue, Budapest transforms into a luminous dreamscape where the bridges, particularly the iconic chain bridge with its guarding lions, stitch the two halves of the city together in a display of engineering and elegance that has few rivals in the world. Beyond the urban splendor of the capital, the beauty of Hungary takes on a more elemental and soothing form within its deep-rooted spa culture. The country sits atop a vast reservoir of thermal waters, a geological gift that has shaped the lifestyle and aesthetic of its people for centuries. The Széchenyi baths, with their bright yellow neo-Baroque walls and steaming outdoor pools, offer a visual feast where locals play chess in the water amidst rising clouds of vapor. In contrast, the Gellert baths showcase the intricate beauty of Art Nouveau, with turquoise mosaics and stained glass that turn a simple swim into a spiritual experience. This abundance of water reaches its natural peak at Lake Heves, the world's largest swimmable thermal lake. Here, water lilies float on the surface of warm, mineral-rich waters surrounded by a lush forest, creating a surreal microclimate where the steam rises against the cool air, offering a sanctuary of natural healing that feels tucked away from the passage of time. As one moves away from the thermal springs and the metropolitan buzz, the Hungarian landscape opens up into the Puszta, the Great Hungarian Plain. This is a landscape of horizons, a vast, flat expanse that possesses a minimalist beauty often overlooked by those seeking mountains. The Puszta is the soul of rural Hungary, a place of shimmering heat mirages and ancient traditions. In the Hortobágy National Park, the sky seems larger than anywhere else in Europe, a deep blue dome that stretches over the golden grasslands. Here, the beauty is found in the sight of the Nanias horses galloping across the plains, guided by Zikos riders in traditional blue robes, and the iconic T-shaped sweep wells that dot the horizon like ancient sentinels. There is a profound sense of freedom in this emptiness, a rugged aesthetic that speaks to the nomadic roots of the Magyar people, and their enduring connection to the earth and the animals that roam it. In the northern reaches of the country, the landscape shifts again as the hills rise to meet the sky in the Matra and Buck Mountains. These areas are cloaked in dense beech and oak forests, providing a verdant contrast to the golden plains of the south. Tucked into these highlands are gems like Lilleford, where a neo-Renaissance palace hotel overlooks the emerald waters of Lake Hamory, and the highest waterfall in Hungary. The beauty here is intimate and fairy tale-like, defined by moss-covered stones, narrow-gauge forest railways, and the crisp, clean air of the highlands. Nearby, the village of Halleck, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, preserves the aesthetic of a bygone era. With its whitewashed houses and wooden porches, it offers a living portrait of folk beauty, where the intricate embroidery and colorful costumes of the Palette people keep the artistic heritage of the nation vibrant and tactile. The liquid gold of Hungary, however, is not found in its thermal springs but in its vineyards, particularly in the Tokaj region. The rolling hills of northeast Hungary are home to a viticultural tradition so prestigious that it is mentioned in the national anthem. The beauty of Tokaj is found in its volcanic soils and the labyrinthine cellars carved into the rock, where walls are covered in a soft, black velvet mold that aids the aging of the world-famous Ashu dessert wine. In autumn, the vineyards turn into a tapestry of ochre and burnt orange, the low sun casting long shadows over the rows of vines. Similarly, the shores of Lake Balaton the Hungarian Sea, offer a Mediterranean-like charm in the heart of Central Europe. The Tihany Peninsula, with its twin-spired abbey and fields of fragrant lavender, looks out over the turquoise waters of the lake, providing a vista that feels more like the French Riviera than a landlocked nation. The volcanic butts of the Badacsony region rise abruptly from the northern shore, their slopes covered in vines that produce fiery white wines, creating a landscape that is both powerful and poetic. The historical tapestry of Hungary is woven with the threads of many cultures, and this eclectic beauty is visible in its smaller cities. Eger, with its heroic fortress and minaret, tells a story of Ottoman struggles and Baroque triumphs. The city's Valley of the Beautiful Women is a testament to the joy of life, where wine cellars are carved directly into the tough stone. In the south, the city of Pécs offers a Mediterranean flair, boasting early Christian tombs, Ottoman mosques repurposed as churches, and the world-renowned Jolny porcelain tiles that crown its roofs in a riot of iridescent color. These cities are not just collections of buildings. They are palimpsests of history, where every cobblestone and every decorative ceramic tile contributes to a visual narrative of survival and artistic flowering. The beauty of Hungary is also deeply sensory, found in the aroma of paprika-laden goulash simmering over an open fire, and the haunting melodies of Liszt or Bartók. It is a beauty that requires a slower pace to fully appreciate, a willingness to sit in a historic coffee house in Budapest, like the New York Café, surrounded by frescoes and gold leaf, and feel the weight of a literary tradition that has flourished despite the pressures of history. It is found in the intricate craftsmanship of Heron porcelain and the bold patterns of matja embroidery, where every flower stitched into fabric represents a deep-seated pride and identity. Hungary is a place where the grandeur of the Austro-Hungarian Empire coexists with the rustic simplicity of a country farm, creating a harmony of contrasts that is uniquely captivating. Ultimately, Hungary's allure lies in its ability to surprise. It is a country that has endured many winters, but always returns with a vibrant spring. Whether it is the reflection of the parliament in the Danube at twilight, the silent majesty of the Puszta at dawn, or the steam rising from a thermal bath in the middle of a snowy afternoon, Hungary offers a beauty that is both sophisticated and raw. It is a land that celebrates its heritage while embracing its modern spirit, a place where history is not just remembered but lived. To experience Hungary is to witness a nation that has turned its struggles into art and its landscape into a sanctuary, inviting the world to find beauty in its resilient heart and its golden, sun-drenched hills. Ultimately, the beauty of Ireland is inseparable from its spirit. It is found in the hospitality of its people, the richness of its language, and the deep-seated sense of belonging that the land inspires. It is a beauty that is not always easy or pretty. It can be haunting, melancholy, and raw, but it is always authentic. Whether it is the shadow of a cloud racing across a green field, the silver light of a moonlit bay, or the simple grace of a wild hawthorn tree, Ireland offers a visual and emotional richness that stays with the traveler long after they have left its shores. It is a place that reminds us of the power of nature to inspire wonder and the power of history to provide perspective. In the end, the true beauty of Ireland lies in its ability to make one feel both very small in the face of its ancient majesty and very much alive in the warmth of its enduring soul.